Now that's how you lose a game of football. We are back. Blades, it is another match preview. We welcome you as we look ahead to Sheffield United versus Brentford, a 3 p.m. kickoff, I know, at Bramall Lane on a Saturday. Like a Dutch ghost named after the lower extremity of the leg below the ankle, it was a spirited defeat. Wow, that was clumsy, but I'm tired and I recorded this far too early, but it's free. We lost against Liverpool in our last game the way we want to lose. Sheffield United fans are not in this for the glory. We fell in love with our club because we battle. We've got knowledgeable fans who really know their football. Sure, half the fan base can't spell Osborne, but we know football. We aren't in this for anything else. We aren't one of those clubs. We're a real football club. We lose the way we know. We fell in love with this club because of who they are. Yeah, unfair decisions go against us, but that's what we expect. And whilst we would have it any other way, but that's not going to happen. Not whilst our name is listed on pub notice boards as Sheffield. It's the Sheff United way. And there was so much to take from that defeat against Liverpool 2-0 that actually, I think we can all agree, encouraged us, gave us a little bit more hope leading into this game, which won't be easy, a difficult match at Brentford. I am wearing a jumper on Christmas Jumper Day, and it's Hal, no stranger to charity, Stuart, who, of course, has donated already today to Save the Children. I'm just going to show you what this is. Little play on Spanish words there. I think this is the best Christmas jumper since the one I wore this time last year. Now, Sheffield United, we're going to look at our team ahead of this Brentford game. We already mentioned many of the long-term absentees. Again, I won't go through all of those, but there are hopes over Ben Osborne, Rhys Norrington-Davies. Ollie McBurnie was sent off against Burnley for his second booking. So he missed Liverpool. And when I say second booking, I mean second red card. It was a second yellow in that Burnley game. But it means that he is suspended until the 16th of December, if the websites I've checked are correct. So as it was his second dismissal of the season, that's probably just how I should have put it before. And George Baldock was injured against Burnley. Didn't make it, of course, for the Liverpool game. A big miss, and it remains to be seen if he'll get back to full fitness in time for Brentford. Of course, a quick turnaround for this game. Interesting as well, one to maybe keep an eye on. Robbo and Anel are one away from a ban. And I'm pretty sure Oliver Norwood has had 5 yellows, so suspended. Now, here is what I think the manager will go with for the lineup and formation. I used the Fan Hub app for this. If you'd also like to predict your lineup like this, you can join the Fan Hub community with a link in the description or by using the code 𝗚HE-YC5. Last game might well be the same team as this game. Foderingham, who was really impressive against Liverpool. One save in particular as Salah was denied his 200th Liverpool goal. Great reflexes. Bogle, was he fouled? Anel, Trusty, Robinson, Brooks, Vinicius Souza. Vicious Susan probably having his best game for Sheffield United. There were still moments where I felt like he left some of his teammates a little bit exposed, but we also saw a really great tackle on Salah. That first half tackle, he just nicked the ball away and then made that curving pass around the defenders. That's the sort of Vinny Souza that I expected when we first signed him. Hamer, McAtee, Archer and Asula. He is so cooler. Archer doing a lot of running. I personally think Archer is actually someone who should be on the shoulder, ball over the top, maybe when McBurney's back, flick-ons too. That kind of player, rather than someone that is going to have to do what he did against Liverpool. A lot of that dirty work, a lot of that dropping back, finding ball in deeper space. But he actually did really well. So it's hard to know exactly. By the end of this season, we'll probably have a better idea of Archer's entire game. But certainly when we signed him, my image of him was going to be the very furthest man forward. And he's the one with his blistering pace who takes the ball and slots it into the back of the net. Slimani, are we ever going to see him start a game? He might get some game time. Possibly Max Lowe, he could come back in. We'll wait and see. 'Tis the season for festive football and the best way to watch it down at your local Greene King Sports pub if you can't make the game. Because of all the televised games, they are showing them there, the live action of every Christmas cracker. Every fixture from TNT, Sky and Amazon is live at Greene King Sports. That means wall-to-wall action on their huge HD screens. Head to your local Greene King and watch every winning goal, top bins volley and dodgy VAR decision in an atmosphere worth sharing. Download the Greene King Sport app and you'll receive 10% off drinks every single time there's sport on the telly. Now, Brentford, the opponents, lost 2-1 away to Brighton midweek, taking the lead through Mbeumo's penalty on 27, only for Brighton to fight back. First through Gross and then Hinshelwood. The Bees were far more impressive in their match prior to that, which I saw against Luton. Brentford started against Brighton with Flecken in goal, Ruaslev, Janelt, Ben Mee and Pinnock at the back. Yarmoliuk, Baptista, who's played for Oxford, Onyeka, Godos, Mbeumo and Mopai. Mbeumo was forced off in that match on 40 minutes with a nasty-looking ankle injury. He was replaced by 𝗍𝗍, who may well start this game. A game that is going to be refereed by Stuart Atwell from Warwickshire. Last season, the 41-year-old took charge of just 29 games, issuing 104 yellows. That's low. He gave 4 red cards, and 3 of which were second yellows, and he only gave 6 penalties. He last refereed Sheffield United's 8-0 home loss against Newcastle. Last season, he took charge of our FA Cup semi-final defeat against Manchester City. Now, when we talk about player connections, it's in association with Indigo Resurrection Bar, the official pre-match bar of the Sheff United Way. Why not make it your establishment before home games? Mention Sheff United Way sent you. Players I can think of that played for Sheffield United and Brentford are 𝗜lich𝗱𝗶𝗲-𝗏, John Egan, and of course Jack O'Connell. Who can you think of? Now, let's talk statistics. I want to thank Statsman Adam, who is our resident Stat Cat. Just a 34th meeting between the Blades and Bees with 12 wins each and 9 draws. Incredibly even. Blades won 3 and drew 2 of the last 5. We're going to this then. Good form against them. The Blades unbeaten in the last 7 at beautiful downtown Bramall Lane against Brentford, with their last win coming back in 1982 in Division 3, before I was even born. Sheffield United have played 213 games and had 214 points in Premier League history, which I think is just an interesting stat. 213 games, 214 points. If you'd asked me to guess how many points we've got from our Premier League history, I wouldn't have got close to that. My prediction, I'm feeling positive. A 1-0 Blades win. Let me know your score prediction in the comments. And if you would, please subscribe to this channel. We know from the statistics that the majority of you watching this haven't actually subscribed. It's free. It's really easy to do. Get yourself a Google Mail account, which is also free. Subscribe to the channel. Also, if you wouldn't mind as well, subscribe to our award-winning audio podcast. If you can't always watch the videos, you can listen to them. Thank you very much, as ever, for watching. It's greatly appreciated. Did you know the first song ever played in space was Jingle Bells?